Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
The movie starting.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another special episode of The Movie Is Starting.
Part 2 of 4.
I am one of your hosts, Jeremiah.
I'm your other host, Chris.
And today we are joined by...
Oh, hey, what's up, guys? It's Moesly.
Back again!
Today we are watching Jaws 2 as the second installment of our, special edition franchise episode.
Yep.
If you liked Jaws 1, this is Jaws 2.
Hey, it's no Jaws the Revenge.
No, that's true. So tell us, why did you want to see this movie with us?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on like the Jaws franchise as a whole?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I like the first two a lot. Second two are, I enjoy them. This one and Jaws 1 I had on a double feature. I don't know if you remember that, like the VHS that came with both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had that for ages back in the day, so I'd watch them all the time with my little brother, so I have a lot of good memories of this. Plus, this one's basically kids and boats, so...
It's the smorgasbord Jaws film.
Yeah, while I'm terrified of the ocean, I definitely could get behind that kids and boats thing.
You and I both.
And the tagline for this movie was, just when you thought it was safe to get back in the water.
Yeah,
there's a surprising lack of people swimming in this compared to the first one.
After the first movie, I'm surprised anyone went back in the ocean after that.
and
I'd
the
have
big
moved
thing
off
too,
the damn island.
Big thing too that Nick pointed out last week, it's like the mayor in the first one is still the fucking mayor in this one.
Yeah.
Wow, must have really low voter turnout.
Sounds familiar.
Hey, he brings in that money, dude. He brings in that Skrilla for the community, you know? It's a shame he doesn't have one of those Matthew Lesko dollar sign suits that he wears, so it'd be even better.
Cha-ching!
Oh my God.
I don't know, though. I've always liked him, man. Jaws is definitely responsible for me, like, being terrified of the ocean or even swimming in pools that I can't see the bottom of.
I will not get in a body of water unless it's chlorinated.
And even then, man, unless it's like a lighted pool, I have a hard time with it.
Yeah,
there could be chuds in there.
Yeah, I refuse to get in the ocean. I refuse to go near the ocean. But I keep playing video games with sharks and watching movies with sharks in them.
You won't even listen to the Led Zeppelin song "The Ocean," so you know.
Yeah, there's a thing.
Yeah.
So
I get it, dude. I think Jaws gave me a good, healthy appreciation for sharks and just the fact that they're fucking terrifying killing machines. You know, I frequently watch Shark Week. And all that stuff.
Don't forget, all they do is swim and eat and
make little
sharks.
baby sharks. Okay, you can't pay me enough money to put me in this movie. Apparently,
I was just gonna
but
say,
he can
man,
be paid enough to be put in
Piranha playing that same character.
All right, shall we get going on this?
I'm down.
All right,
so
let's dive in.
We're obviously recording a commentary track, everybody. So we have the movie queued up to before the Universal logo. We expect you to watch the movie with us because it is a commentary track. And I'm pressing play now.
The suspense is terrible.
I hope it lasts.
Oh man, it's weird.
So I saw this before I saw Jaws 1.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's a rare case of that. You know, the only prerequisite knowledge you need to know is that this dude's seen fucking sharks before.
Yeah. I think it wasn't really like I went out of my way to watch it. It was just like on TV one day.
Yeah.
It just happened.
And I
think
happened to watch it.
Like
I didn't know what it was.
Four...
I might have come in maybe 10 minutes after the opening of the movie and scared the living shit out of me.
I was like, what really are the odds that, because like they were talking about how rare it was for a great white to be in these waters. What are the odds that another one would show up?
What are the odds of another one?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, apparently you can't say that it's rare for them to be in these waters anymore.
At least they got John Williams to come back for this one.
Yeah.
Because the music in this movie is fantastic. I like that they didn't go with the whole doing it thing right off the bat again.
You know, this is more like,
and I was kind of glad that they didn't. I mean, they repeat certain things, but they didn't try to like just have it like, oh, we're gonna go hunt the thing again, and you know, they try to make this one's more like a slasher film.
Yeah,
it really is. It's even got the like likable cast of like misfit kids, kind of like a slasher movie, with the exception of Jackie. I'm sure we'll get to that.
Oh, the screamer.
They should have had another shark breach the water at the end just to take her out.
And
I just love this shark to just like pop up out of the water. Shut up! And then go back in.
Yeah, just another random smaller shark, and everyone just shrugs and paddles home.
Yeah.
Keith Gordon, I think, is in this.
Keith
too,
Gordon,
right?
this is one of Keith Gordon's
His
first movies.
Yeah, probably this is just before. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. Who went on to direct a lot of. He's a big indie director guy. Does a lot of.
When he was in Christine.
Yeah, and he was
in Legend of Billie Jean.
And the Rodney Dangerfield Back to School.
Oh, Back to School. Yeah.
Oh, I need that.
With a little known actor named Robert Downey Jr. I don't know if you guys know about that guy.
He's a has-been. He's a washed He's washed up.
Who knows? What is that guy doing?
Yeah, he's probably broken, homeless on the teeth, on the street with no teeth.
See this here, and then I think the part where he's like, "You don't think I know what a shark looks like?" I think those are the only bits that really call back to the first one.
Yeah,
so you're pretty well safe watching this, even if you haven't seen the original.
There it is.
There we go. See, I missed all this the first time I saw it.
This is before planking.
The selfie.
Yeah, shipwreck selfies. Used to be a thing.
Here's your social media presence.
Fuck your Facebook.
Shark photo bombed the shit out of him.
But yeah, this movie was in trouble when they were making it.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so they originally hired some director. I cannot remember his name. He got fired, I want to say a couple weeks in, by the producers because he was not handling the filming on the ocean very well. No, Schwartz was the guy who they hired to take his place.
Okay. I'm going to try to see if I can find his name.
You know, I mean, for a movie that suffered from a little bit of that sort of developmental stuff, you can't really tell in the final product.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the same thing I said with Solo is, you know, yeah, you had two different directors with two different kinds of sensibilities, but, you know, honestly, when I watch the movie, I don't see, like, any schizophrenic anything. I think the movie flows pretty well.
Yeah, it still works well. So apparently, Roy Scheider left production of the Deer Hunter. I don't know who he was going to be in the Deer Hunter. It's probably going to be Robert De Niro's
They threw
character.
a lot of money at him.
Yeah. So like he skipped out on being in an Academy Award winning film to be in this.
Yeah.
So because
none of them wanted to do it. None of him or Richard Dreyfuss did not want to do it.
Richard Dreyfuss clear. Well, what's the wife? I'm sure they probably.
Gary.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably.
Her and the guy that played the mayor were probably like whatever.
Yeah.
But Roy Scheider and Richard Dreyfuss were both like, no, we've done that.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm glad he came back though, man.
So they threw a ton of money at Scheider, and he went, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, the fact that he left the Deer Hunter, which is like, you know, this prestigious Academy Award, you know.
They wouldn't have known at the time, but yeah, he left. Yeah, he left.
I feel like he wouldn't have really fit in that movie the way that we might think he would, though, hearing about it, right?
I'm kind of curious what part he would have played.
I
think he would have played Christopher Walken's
part? No, I'm willing to bet it was probably De Niro's. Because, like, I could see him as, like, kind of, like, as you know, was it Bobby or whatever his name was, the you know, like, the kind of, like, badass of the group, I guess, because he was sort of, like, a hard-ass sheriff.
Yeah, it's like, fuck you guys, I fought a shark!
And also, like, and because of his role in, like,
Marathon Man?
Yeah, Marathon Man. Which I do like that, like, sort of, like it's almost like a Viggo Mortensen
he'd also
style.
done Sorcerer at this point.
Yeah. Well, he has that like sort of Viggo Mortensen style fight with that guy where he's like wearing nothing but a bath towel and just fucking kills
the
that
Eastern
dude.
Promises fight?
Yeah.
You're not downtown.
Downtown.
Yeah, I don't think you've really experienced that good small town life till you've been to a ribbon cutting. I've actually been to 3.
At a Holiday Inn.
So they got the full thing going on, too. In this, they got the spread right here. Like, they have the money tree and the ribbon cutting.
Amity's rolling in dough after that shark attack stuff.
Whole 1,500 bones.
Yeah, how is this guy still mayor? How is he still mayor?
Low voter turnout. Vote, people.
It's important.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
At least he ditched the anchor jacket, so he got his
He's
fashion
an anchor
sense.
on this fucking town. That's what he is.
See, I'm saying bring it back, though. He needs those Matthew Lesko style suits, you know? I just want the money. Free money.
Oh, Miss Amity, you could cut my ribbon any day.
Let's scissor.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Hey, I guess money does grow on trees. So.
Maybe that's some of that artistic license that first director was taking there. That sweet shot through the money tree.
I always remember that guy from Days of Our Lives.
This guy?
Yeah, because he was like this. His name was Stefano de Marino.
Yeah, Stefano. He's my boy, man.
I guess the big question is, you watch Days of Our Lives?
Well, it was my mom's favorite. It was like, you know.
Yeah, same
so
here,
therefore
man.
it was your favorite show.
Well, you know, I mean, Bo and Hope. And
yeah. Sammy, what a bitch.
And Marlena.
Yeah, the friggin' Days and Passions was like my mom's jam, so anytime I was home
I always
during
ended
the
up,
day.
whenever I'd visit my grandmother, I'd always end up watching Guiding Light with her.
Yeah.
She loved Guiding Light.
Yeah, I think my mom, or my grandmother's wasn't One Life to Live, it was
Ryan's Hope.
As the World Turns. That was hers.
And I find out that
seen a fair amount of that.
the actress who played Captain Janeway on Voyager, she started off Ryan's Hope. Like, it was about her.
Oh, well, she was Ryan?
She was Ryan.
Yeah. But he was like the sort of like he was like the ultimate Days of Our Lives villain that always like sort of like.
Well, he looks like an ass.
Yeah.
He's
Dude came back to life once.
Yeah.
from a brain tumor.
I think they thought he like drove off a cliff or something. He was just.
Well, then he got shot by somebody. I remember that.
He did.
And then,
So JR.
back. Yeah. Stefano de Marino.
Look at us doing all these callbacks and shit. They're back in the 70s, man.
And he was also in Sharky's Machine. I remember.
Oh, look at that link up.
Yeah.
Just recently picked that up.
Oh.
Like recent, like a month ago.
God, I haven't seen that in so long.
Sharky's
I haven't watched it yet, but Burt Reynolds' mustache is.
Who wants a mustache ride?
Oh, look, the fat friend. So.
Thanks.
Dude, Aaron is like my favorite guy in this movie.
He's like the only sensible person in the group.
One of my
Look at him,
two
he has
favorite
to be.
moments in the whole
That's that
movie
fucking
is
bow tie,
this dude.
Oh, that's sensible.
Guy at work one of the guys I work with came to work wearing a bow tie. And I
Look
kept
at that
on looking at him. He's like, what? And I go, you got an interview at a restaurant after work today or something?
Was it sweet and lopsided like Aaron's was right there?
No. He's like, hey, I'm funky fresh. And then there's the one loser. I can't get.
So
laid.
basically, we have all the archetypes. We have the four-eyed loser. We got the fat, the funny
he's
fat
the guy
friend.
who just wants to get laid.
Yeah.
And then here's the
There's
oversexed geek friend.
Yeah, probably a stoner. You know,
This guy's like angry about it too.
Which I have a feeling the reason why I'm not sure which came out first, but I know that Keith Gordon played a younger version of Roy Scheider in All That Jazz, so I'm sure either one of the two is like he got the job on either one. So
I like your performance as young Roy Scheider.
yeah,
I want to see you get eaten by a shark. I still gotta watch that.
All That Jazz. It's really one of the only musicals I really like. Other than like Willy Wonka or what have you, but
The only musicals I can stand are Willy Wonka, the original Willy Wonka, Grease, because it's kind of like you listen to the lyrics of some of those songs and it's like, fuck, man, those are dirty.
Yeah, oh no, it was meant to be.
Little Shop of Horrors,
and
Repo.
Yeah.
I was just about to mention Repo.
Man, I saw that in the theater. I don't know how many times. I was part of a shadow cast.
Oh god, I love Repro. It's you don't see enough cosplays for that stuff too.
No, my ex actually, we went to Gen Con in Indianapolis in 2013, and she went as Amber Sweet. And that's when I caught some guy walking past her and sticking his phone right up her ass and taking a picture of it. And I was like, that guy just took a picture of your ass. She's like, it happens.
But it'll last longer.
Should have just gave him like the chin wag, where you're like, yeah, I know, I'm taking her home, and then you have that like the fucking like in those videos where the gangsta glasses slide over onto the dude's eyes.
This Dre Day, bitch. You can that is my worst nightmare right there. Just seeing the shape under the water without the fin. God. Just looking down and you see this shape. You see this fucking missile. That is my
there's
worst
like
nightmare.
other shit, dude, man. When I was probably like, I don't know, maybe 12 or some shit. And we were swimming in this like swimming hole that connects to our river right here, and we're pretty famous over here for the sturgeon. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I saw this like shape just sitting there like that, and I thought it was a log, so I was like, I'm gonna fucking ride him cowboy on this log right now. So I went and I jumped on it, and then the log swam out from between my legs, and I was done. Nope.
I would have shit myself. Oh, look, he came back too.
Oh yeah.
Like, buy me a sandwich. I'll be in Jaws
maybe he's not as inept in this.
No, he is. Actually, no. Yeah. He's actually kind of a.
Yeah.
He's
that lovable small town cop, man. Like, I really like that the deputy came back. I think him and Roy Scheider kind of make it.
Yeah, and this one he has his shit together. He's not like a bumbling oof like he was in the first one.
It's funny because I'm old.
He's like, fuck you, whippersnapper.
I once made out with Hemingway.
I fucked his mother.
Oh, Mike. Nice hot pants.
No, I'm just looking at those fucking shorts, man.
Yeah, they look really good on Mike.
Shut up.
I'd rock them, dude. I'd rather rock those ones that girls wearing. Though.
Cheap chillers, man.
Those will give you that real fucking mobility right there.
You gotta shave before you wear shorts like that, and I don't mean your legs.
Really, it's all about that kid's sweet perm.
Somebody didn't forget his sleeveless tee.
You wanna see my hairy back?
It's curly, too.
Curly Sue. Curly, too. Die!
Aaron's a beast. See, he has that natural perm. He doesn't even have to go get his hair did.
He's like, this is what happens when you shower and don't comb your hair. That's what happens to mine when I let it grow out. If I don't brush it like every morning, that's what my hair looks like. It looks like a
I've only ever seen you bald, but I will forever picture that from now on.
Brillo pad Pico.
That's amazing, dude. I don't know why you're not embracing it.
No, thank you.
God, I want to kill this kid.
He's just gonna suicide.
He's making me want to kill myself.
He's gonna suicide into that shark's mouth at some point.
It's like
this is what they call an incel nowadays, kids.
Oh my God, it's Balky.
Why so serious?
Cousin Lady Appleton.
I like how these guys are all unironically wearing these hats. You know? like nowadays, people do it to be cool.
Ugh.
These guys are just doing it because
this is all I have in my house, so I wear it.
Jerry here, his unibrow is like one of my favorite things in this movie too.
Oh, isn't that Junior Mayor?
The which one?
The guy that was saying like, oh, she has a tits like a sparrow. He's the mayor's kid.
Oh, okay.
Ugh. Yeah, I never thought about how gross that tits like a sparrow part was too until you just mentioned it.
That's a Me Too moment.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches!
Oh, I love this, dude. This whole, like, water balloon montage right here is just so fun. Even though I would be terrified on the... This would be like the 30 seconds that I wouldn't be terrified on the boat, you know?
Oh! Is he reading Old Man in the Sea?
No, I believe it was...
The Jeep.
I'm a comically fat,
Those kids were kung fu in my fence again. Oh my God, this guy looks like a fucking Dick Tracy villain.
Who, Dick knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of crusty, and then later you find out he develops pictures, which it's like, I bet you he's developing some shit he's not showing the sheriff. That's like... Jeez. And this guy, this old dude.
Where does this girl live? I guess we need to set up some surveillance.
Like, so what you mean to tell me is this girl gave your son his first boner?
I never would have got him that telescope for Christmas if I knew this was going to happen.
And we keep going through tissues really fast.
I like how, like, oh, we scoured the bottom of the ocean and we found this camera.
And they, like, need to be told to develop the film.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that would immediately just get sent to old fat guy in his photo lab there.
I'm gonna bury these pictures. We need money.
Now I'm just thinking of Piranha.
So this is summer.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking crowd shit?
Well, maybe it's not that point yet in the summer.
They have, like, a scene of that, if I remember right, where old fucking...
Yeah, that's when he has, like, the cyanide bullets.
Yeah.
Popping off there.
Oh, by
this
the way,
part
spoilers.
though really like gives me anxiety.
Yeah,
for some reason.
this shit freaks me the fuck out.
Like, no, you remember that scene in Piranha 3D where they I guess I'm not sure if it's a direct reference to this, but like the thing where it's like that porn star that gets like her, like, oh, she's in the water, she's like, get me out, get me out, get me out, and she's parasailing. Ugh.
I need to watch that again, man. I got it.
Piranha, I had the PSVR. Watching that in 3D is fucked up. I just bought 3 Double D in 3D also.
That sounds like a good time. I'm not sure what that is, but
that's the second Piranha movie. It's Piranha 3 Double D.
Okay. The Spawning or whatever? Or is
no,
there
it's
like
the sequel to the remake.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, it's
somehow.
called Piranha 3 Double D.
Well, I am down. I need to order that tonight.
No, but this is Mike, right? That's doing this.
No, this is nobody.
Oh, okay.
This is potential victim number 1.
I love their super sketchy parasailing setup too.
No,
like
right?
it
How
gives
is
it that feeling of being
going to help bring you up?
Through the power of wind.
It's my mother's underwear.
Okay, wind. It's probably causing cancer right now.
Well, it gives it that good, like how sketchy it is, gives it that good vibe of it being just like teenage island kids, you know, just having some hijinks out there with whatever this thing is that they have.
This thing is stressful for me right here.
Where it's just like following
it's
her.
It's like when you see it, like it's right on her heel. I'm like, no.
This isn't the explosion yet, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is? Okay.
Yeah. This be probably my third favorite moment in the movie. The other ones are more like they pulled on my heartstrings a little bit moments. But
when Mikey gets banged in the head.
And there's not really a lot of sort of, I mean, like, it's there, but it's not to the extent of, like, how, like, the tension was being built in the first one. Because this one, I think they were really trying to go, okay, now we have money.
Thing is, the thing of this is, like, they're like, you've already seen the fucking shark already. You've seen part 1.
Yeah,
you know
so
what a shark looks like, so we're just going to fucking put it in your face. And you know what? And on top of that, we got a shark that works this time.
Yeah. Hey, you ever wanted to see what a dead whale looked like?
Yeah, that dead orca was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive looking.
I especially appreciate this part, how this chick just gets left fucking hanging by these people here. Like, they're clearly looking at the shore to be like, who's watching me do my sweet water skiing? And then they're like, oh, it's just this bitch, fuck her.
It's just this old lady on on the shore.
So this if I was skimming those waves, I'd be looking to the shore like, yeah, who's checking me out right now?
It was Miss Amity. Woohoo!
Oh, is that Miss? Oh, no, that's Miss Amity, yeah?
Yep.
I don't recognize her.
Without her bikini?
I guess. And the sash, that's what did it.
Doing a little walk down the aisle. Sachet, Shantae, that shit.
She's off duty, so, you know.
When she told that guy everything's next week with you, I felt that shit hard.
I got next.
I'm definitely guilty of that. Let's do it tomorrow.
You hear the shark going nom 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 nom.
Waka 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 waka.
Waka waka waka.
Yes.
Stealth mode.
Yeah, basically. When you don't see the fin, it's stealth mode.
I think it's right here where they do like a sweet underwater shot, or I might have been taking a drink in my beer when that happens, but...
Oh, they show like her...
It's like, I am crushing driving this boat.
It's just like a cool trolling shot, but I don't know why I liked it so much. It's all blue and shit. I think we missed it.
I'm like, I know like what we just saw was actual
Oh, there it
shark
is, right
footage.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I don't know why I like that so much.
This is the stuff that freaks me the fuck out.
Dinner.
Yeah, right there.
Well, I mean, can you imagine, too, how much people would have fucking hated this if it did build, like, the first one again? Because you had, like you said, already seen the shark. Like, you know, big deal at this point. Just get it killing kids.
Well, a lot of what we just saw, too.
That's what you're here for anyway. Just kill the kids already.
I was going to say, too, a lot of what we just saw was actual shark footage.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, they just like...
And that's the thing, is like you saw what the shark's teeth look like, and they were like little needle teeth, and then you see the fake one pop up here, and it's like, God damn, the thing's got megalodon teeth!
Yeah.
Yeah, so viewers' suspension of disbelief
suggested
or whatever. A little bit of that. So is it just me? Are you guys super familiar with the one ski water skiing? I've only ever really seen it two skis outside of this. Maybe it's because...
Well, I think that was more like a board than because like she's on like it seemed like more the way how wide it is. It's more like a board than it is
right. It made me think a lot about wakeboarding because definitely I grew up in that goddamn X Games generation where you saw that like every summer or whatever. Yeah, wakeboarding it's like a way to make boogie boarding cool, which just come on, it doesn't need to be cool. Just let me enjoy my boogie board, okay?
And
flopping down like a penguin
tell
on the beach.
The shark is gaining sentience because he's learned how to cook. He's about to learn how to cook a meal. Yeah, that's
and like
smart.
most of us, the first time he does it, he gets burned a little bit.
Yep. He's like, I want to try my stuff warmed up.
This is Darwinism right here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't know why you'd have an open gas can on a boat anyways.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was gonna, if I panicked, I could see doing the same thing myself, but it would have a cap on it. So.
Surprised they didn't use the term bitchin'.
I tell you, that's a nice explosion that they did there. It's not exaggerated. It looks like what might happen if a small boat like that blew up.
They've incinerated.
Who is this fucking old guy? Does he own the boat?
I think yeah.
He lives on the boat.
Is he deputized?
Yeah,
Is he technically
that's his home.
I don't know.
Where's my sandwich?
I've got my poking stick here.
You promised me a sandwich, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you know this old dude's got like sandwich and some hooch stashed on that boat somewhere.
Of course she's an old lady, so she has milk and cookies for
What's
the kid.
What's his kid doing there?
Well, they were witnesses, remember? Like,
that
little kid I never noticed.
Yeah,
I never noticed that little
Yeah.
bastard.
And I'm pretty sure that old lady is the one that's in a house that kills herself. Yeah.
And she's just like, come out here, little Jimmy, and let's talk about this traumatic shit in front of you.
Brody's kid?
Apparently, Miss Amity wasn't wearing a bra.
It is cold out.
It is
off season.
And it is.
I don't know why when you said that I looked at the old lady.
And Miss Amity.
We got him swanging.
Could it be?
Roy Scheider, man. He's got that skin like a finely worn wallet.
Yep, yep.
It's like that wallet your dad's carried for 20 years or something.
That skin has seen some shit.
He's gonna miss the early bird special.
I need my Geritol.
Nope, they're hung up.
Oh, this happened to what's his name to Quint.
Wait till the taxidermy man sees what I put him. He's gonna have a heart attack.
Well, it's just what I brung him.
These guys got that quality wench though, so it's no problem.
So let's bring it up.
Great Scott.
Yeah. I don't think this would happen. Honestly, I do not think this would ever happen. You would not.
Oh, the boat getting tugged by that? Is it the shark? Well, it's clearly the shark because it's moving them.
Yeah.
Oh,
see, when I watched this,
yeah.
I don't know how up until like this moment, I thought they were just snagged on the boat.
Yeah, I don't think you would ever be able to dislodge this from the bottom of the ocean like this.
Well, I mean, I don't know. No, that's not wood. No, man.
I'm sure that this will not come into play at any point later in the movie.
No.
Say, fucking A.
Spoilers! Oh, my grandmother had one of those.
A percolator?
It's time for the percolator.
Oh, what's that? Where does the fish in a percolator come from? I know that from somewhere.
That's
for
some
We literally just had an ad for Cheerios and Fruit Loops in the middle of this movie.
Sponsored by General Mills.
And Rice Krispies or whatever that is.
This shark murder brought to you by General Mills.
Someone's got to fucking pay Roy Scheider.
Yeah.
No, but literally the kid, he goes, here, have... He goes,
and Kellogg, oh god, I remember Kellogg 19.
No, the guy literally just goes, Mike literally goes, here, have Cheerios. He goes, I don't want Cheerios, I want Fruit Loops. And surprisingly look right in the camera and say it.
Fruit Loops are the preferred cereal by the Brody clan.
Yep. I've got to talk to an officer today. I believe his name is General Mills.
I wonder if the Fruit Loops thing is a nod to his tendency to have public freakouts.
Yeah, public meltdown. Yeah,
he's 2 for 2 in this series.
Please tell me that's a crab phone.
Wait, a crab phone?
There's
I see it.
There's a big red crab on that dish, the thing that's holding all the dishes.
Yeah, I seen it right there.
On the table.
Miss Amity.
Tell me it's a phone.
God, Miss Amity's
that needs to be a crab phone, man, or at least like something to make like crab patties, like a little press. That'd be fucking sick.
Give me them crab cakes, bitch.
This part right here reminded me, for some reason, like the shot of that lighthouse reminded me of the movie Anthropophagus the Beast. You guys ever see that?
No, I've never heard of it.
Of shit. Ooh, it's.
Oh look, that's what's left
of
Jaws' last meal.
It's got a part where a dude eats his own intestines, so if that's your bag, check it out.
Speaking of intestines,
I like how they didn't even there were all those gulls there, and they didn't even notice it until just right there.
Well, those shitty seabirds, though.
Mine.
I don't know if you guys live near a large body of water, but
yeah, Lake Michigan.
Yeah, and there'll be gulls that will be in parking lots and shit.
They go so far inland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're stupid. That could have easily been someone's old beach blanket they were all pecking out or something.
I smell bacon.
Yeah!
That was perfect.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No, never apologize for that. That was good. That's a really well done killer whale too. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I think that they did a good job on that. It looks like a lot of the pictures I've seen of like nasty ass whale carcasses on the beach.
It's been baking in the sun. I bet that smells.
Looks like,
I bet that smells delicious.
It looks like Aaron Eckhart in The Dark Knight.
Dude, this lady is such a bitch. This like wildlife biologist.
Yeah.
I like where he's like, I think a great white did this, and she says the scientific name. It's coming up right here. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, basically
she says it anyways, even though it's like already he said it.
Yeah, she's like, I think it's a great white. She's like, fuck you.
I just need you to know that I know that.
Yeah, some wildlife expert.
She's fashionable though with that fucking beanie under the hat. That's like a thing nowadays. I don't think it was back then though. Trendsetter.
Fuck you and your metric system, bitch.
Well, and this got me thinking, like, she's, obviously, like, a creature lady, but do you guys ever notice how there's always, like, and if you ever watch stuff about, like, Bigfoot or crap like that, there's always the cryptozoologist dude that's got, like, the black curly cowboy hat,
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, those weird, like, leather goth-type cowboy hats. Something an anime character would wear or some shit. See, this part I didn't get because usually don't sharks leave behind a tooth or two when they bite into something that fucking huge that deeply?
Because they're
irreplaceable.
Yeah, because they have like rows and rows of teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it stands to reason that she wouldn't be unable to identify it because of the smaller nibblers or whatever, just because there would be a tooth stuck in it somewhere.
That'd be too easy.
Yeah. Knowing the current administration of Amityville, Amity, they're going to blame this on foreigners.
Oh, so Margot Kidder's in this too.
Yeah. The governor or the mayor is going to blame this on illegal immigrants. So it's not a shark, okay? It's not a shark. It's all these foreigners coming onto our island, okay?
It's one of those sicko mainlanders doing all of it. I think it's Jackie. That's why she was screaming all disturbed.
Boys will be boys.
Yeah, it's just some townie.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd mutilate a porpoise every now and then.
Club a couple seals,
This is where they got the idea for Jaws the Revenge, right here.
Oh, where he's like, what are the odds? Or could it happen? Like, they communicate.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
We had to drop
even as a kid, I took issue with that shit. You know?
Huh?
Even as a kid, I took issue with that shit.
The Jaws 4?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so what's better? The fact that it came looking for the Brodies to kill them, or was being controlled by voodoo?
I mean, just because I like stupid shit, I'm gonna go with the voodoo. But
yeah,
they're equally kind of dumb, just in different ways, you know.
I don't think there was any reason for a fourth one.
This was perfect. Like, okay, in this, you could buy that it's just this fucking coincidence, or because of the activity of the other shark, like a younger shark saw this as a feeding ground or something. It's an awful lot of effort for a big animal like that to go through to get these small morsels of food.
It's 69. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Good catch. But, this you can buy as just an unfortunate coincidence, or something that really kind of realistically happens on coastal areas like this, where it's like popular swim areas. Because if they're popular swim areas, it's in warm enough water that there's going to be sharks occasionally.
Yeah. But the sharks, I'm going to circle until one of those Brodies gets in the water. Like in the beginning of Jaws 4.
I love, you'd think that the mayor would, at this point, would concede and realize, okay, yes.
Yeah, okay, you were right the first time.
Yeah. I fucked up.
Yeah, in real life, that's what would have happened.
Yeah.
Probably.
They need drama. We need drama to make the movie work there.
Well, I mean, he might have been like, all right,
his office is tiny.
Go shooting your gun at the beach or like fucking freaking out from a shark tower. Let's just limit the shit and put up some nets and let's try to handle this like any other place handles a shark attack. Because I don't think they close the beaches for very long during most of those, and most of the time there's like shit in place nowadays to have that happen.
Yeah, they'll close it for like the day and that's it.
Yeah, and they put up their nets or whatever, and then they get the, it's the whole thing. You guys ever look into that like case or whatever that Jaws was like partially inspired from, supposedly?
Because I remember seeing they did a thing on Shark Week. They had like a document because it was from like the 1800s or something, or early 1900s. It was
like early 1900s,
and but they suspect it wasn't a great white. It was probably a bull shark. That
and then that's the same as that one that went up the river or whatever. There's like those two cases that it's mainly based on, the Jersey Shore one, and then there's one where a bull shark like.
Oh, did one eat Snooki?
It spit her out because she tasted terrible.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry.
You taste like failure.
It's like, I'm a highly trained killing machine and you're garbage.
Yeah, sharks will eat license plates, though, so I imagine Snooki's not too far up or down the food chain from that.
They're scavengers.
The shark just wanted some smush. What was it, smush? Or...
he doesn't like gorilla meat or whatever they say, gorilla or juice head or whatever.
See, this part I liked, but okay, because he's like at the beach and he's like, oh, there's a piece of wood that looks like it's from that boat. I should go check it out.
I like how he's
but I'm afraid of too. Yeah, they give you the whole his fear of the water thing, which is understandable.
I don't think he was because he was on the boats and stuff before. But I mean, it's just like it's bringing back all those feelings of the first movie.
I think they should have saved this for the end.
Yeah.
Or he had
to build up the courage to get back in that boat at the end.
Yeah, like this is good. This, or even to get, well, I don't want to spoil it yet because we're not there, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Like, this is a good moment. I don't know about he would have had time to sit down and take off his boots, but it's a good moment. It feels like they blew their load a little prematurely here.
Yeah.
Throwing it just so he can get a piece of fucking driftwood out of the water. It would have been one of those things that you almost don't even really think about until the end when it comes up and it's like, oh yeah, it makes sense he'd be apprehensive.
Oh, you can see a lot more than the shoe.
Yeah, you see the shoe pop up in frame.
If they were going to blow it early, they should have done it like when he was on that barge. Maybe he had a moment where he steps out of his Jeep or whatever there. It's not a Jeep at all. It's like a Bronco or some shit.
Help me!
But he steps off on the barge and he's like looking in the water and maybe he like thinks he sees a shark for a second or so. I mean, if they were gonna do it early, they should have done it subtle. But we wouldn't have gotten this sweet like corpse water scene with.
That thing is fucked up.
Brody here.
Scheider's junk, or because the man looked like he was well endowed.
What?
Yeah, all that water. Like,
were you checking him out?
Weren't you?
No.
Why not?
I was too busy focusing on the corpse water. I missed those sweet nips, unfortunately.
Which still, I
you
wonder
guys ever
if this
get that
would
when you
actually
like
work.
watch a movie and it shows like a corpse water scene? Somehow someone falls, and I mean, I think that's the intended point, but I get kind of like almost like gagging ill watching that shit.
I don't know what I would do if I came across something like that.
Oh, if I fell in the corpse water, I don't even care if there's demons and shit. I'm just walking directly home, and they can kill me if they want. Like, I'm over it. I'm not saving anyone anymore. Corpse water in the mouth. You guys are on your own.
Just because I still wonder if this would actually work.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Probably not, but it's fucking sweet, right?
It's a cool idea.
It looks
But the
cool
thing
on
is,
camera.
he didn't let the wax cover it up enough.
Yeah.
I mean, there was still like the big blobs of it hanging off
Yeah.
the side of the off the top. He's got a picture
It
of Farrah
turns
Fawcett
out he
back
just snapped from the shark, and it was him.
Everyone
like,
had a picture of
pouring
Farrah
melted
Fawcett.
popsicles in there.
Maybe it was. Maybe it's Cheryl Teague's.
there. It's Michelle Pfeiffer.
But Pfeiffer?
But Pfeiffer, yes. Everyone hangs out at the police station with their shirt open. I mean, why not?
Dude, if I was ever a police chief, that's what I'm
This is
fucking
how
doing.
porn books start. Like
The deputy comes in and...
the night was sultry.
You got a bony ass chest, too, man. Like, whose idea was this?
Reminded of Stand Against Evil now.
Was it Roy's?
It's a camera. I didn't think that it might have taken pictures. Dodo.
I'm the best deputy they can afford with the funds they have.
Well, you've seen the mayor's office.
It's tiny.
It's like a closet. The sheriff has a bigger office than the mayor. Oh, would you look at that Odyssey 2 goodness?
Is it Coleco or whatever? Or...
No, Coleco wasn't around back then. It's either an Atari, a Pong machine, or an Odyssey 2. You still there, Mo? Hello? Oh, he stepped away. Yeah, hide the cyanide from the kids, please.
Oh. Just looking at adult magazines. Oh.
Masturbating.
No, adult magazines.
Hoopa!
Do we lose him? Just say we didn't take it back, or
Yeah, put that sunscreen on, Elvis.
I like it.
He's like, I don't want to be seen with this lady. Oh, sure, this is a Michael Bay movie, or is this a Michael Bay movie, or is this a Fast and the Furious?
Oh shit! Did you get him? Or?
I think maybe he rebooted.
Kenny Loggins.
The Kite Runner. Cyanide bullets.
I'm a sentinel.
Check out my crazy hair.
Where did he go? Bring him back.
Is how much of a DB I am. My husband's a psycho.
Trying to sell this. You're killing the sale, Brody. Leering at women?
Yep. Hello?
Hey, bud. It kicked me out.
Yeah, no, I'm trying. I just sent you the invite again.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You guys still going,
Yeah.
yeah? I had to get back in here. Sorry, people.
No worries.
You said you want to take it back? No.
Technical difficulties happen.
Yeah. I just interrupted him hating the shit. He wasn't doing a very good job either.
Ugh.
So what I meant there. I don't know, maybe sequence for sequence.
Oh, the people playing on the beach before the shit hits the fan.
Oh, okay. You saw that.
Uh-oh, the mayor's moving in on Mike's territory.
Sweet boat right there.
Did you get the invite?
We have to be back in that same call.
Yeah.
I will say this too about this one. They I think they learned their lesson from the like they try to hire a lot more pretty people to be in bathing suits in this one because the other one
was just a bunch of old farts.
Yeah, just a bunch of average looking old people and stuff. Whereas like they have a lot more young people. Can't fool me. Will you shut up, little girl?
He's checking out the lovely ladies. There we go.
And I'm really trying to make you forget. What can I do to make you forget about him up there?
Oh, he just didn't say like Tide Watch or something. Like he's watching for rogue waves or something else less dangerous. Easier to explain.
All right, time to check out some sweet ass.
Jesus. Okay, I think I got it.
Yeah!
Still there?
The food again.
Still there? He keeps disconnecting him.
Huh. That's weird. Hopefully he won't make a huge mistake here that'll cost him his job.
Dad's crazy.
Yes, that man brandishing a gun with cyanide bullets. Oh, he missed the kid. Yeah, that's why. That's why pencils have erasers, I guess.
And this is how Chief Brody lost his job.
And fed a bunch of seagulls, apparently. So.
And my phone is dead. Yeah, don't hold him back from his wife. Dick.
Oh. And then there was one. I wasn't trying to shoot that boy.
That Kittner boy.
Oh, Sheriff done bad.
Yeah, my phone was completely dead.
It's like, let's not worry about, the sheriff ruining everyone's good time.
Oh, that fucking side-eye right there.
Yeah.
I only just filled the ocean with cyanide.
It's safe. Just don't drink it. Oh.
Don't touch them! Don't touch them!
Oh, no, it's just the casing's fine. Wow, Dad, you really fucked up.
We're gonna have to move.
Give us a kiss because we need it.
He's like, nah, I'm alright.
Promise me something, son. Never lose your arm in a shark attack.
God. Don't take my job.
Oh.
75 for killing a shark.
Yep.
So here's the weird thing about the timeline. This has to be taking place in the 80s for the kids to have grown up that fast.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
If they just said that basically the first movie took place in 75.
Yeah. Well, they're all recast.
And this is 77.
Yeah. Or this is, I thought it was 78.
78?
Yeah, I think, let me double check. Yeah, 78 is whenever this came out. So it would have been like 3 years. Get ready for the ass chewing of a lifetime.
Oh, the camera.
I know this boat.
Good lands too, fast. 1-4, I think. You notice that diffusion over
If there's one thing that guy's good at, it's jerking people around.
Because he is a douche.
I'm reminded of the Great Muppet Caper.
God, I haven't seen those in so long.
Pretty soon, Vigo's ghost is going to come in and set all those on fire.
You're like the buzzing of flies to him!
Ugh. It's Dove's eyes. Look at him. His rose over white. It's the moon. The cosmos.
Okay.
You there?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
There we go. There we go.
All right. Well, okay, everybody, welcome back.
Shark chomped on my cables or something.
That's what happens when you fuck with those cables on Amity Island, man.
Yep. Here's his Hail Mary play to save his job. See, I'm not an idiot for shooting at children.
I like the old fart.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but was that Lindsey Graham sitting next to him? That makes sense. He's probably the mayor's biggest supporter.
Still there? It did it again. Oh, there we go. Some people just see what they want to see.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's all you have to do is hear the word shark and look at that picture, and it's immediately a shark.
Oh my god! Holy shit! I just now got that fucking Futurama reference with the smelloscope. It's like that smell could be anything: a faulty stench coil, some cheese on the lens. Smelloscope. Oh.
He did shoot the place up. That's not even an exaggeration. Dude dumped 6 clips into the water when one kid hadn't even gotten out of it yet.
If any person on this little committee here should be listening to him, it should be the fucking mayor.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of letting Mr. Businessman, Mr. Real Estate Mogul here, run all over him.
He's the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that mayor's all about. In the first one, he just wants people to come and spend money.
We need to talk.
Please just have a seat. While we look at
Question your fate.
You could just tell what's coming, though, by how this whole scene plays out. It's awkward.
For what it's worth.
Derp. Lindsey Graham doesn't really appreciate it. And Orville Redenbacher. Okay, everybody, let's commit.
I like how they're having a little stare down here. I'm fucking your wife. I'm gonna shoot yours.
Certainly seems like he was trying to, at least.
That was some bullshit, when she went to run to her husband on the beach and he holds her back. He's like, don't touch her.
Yeah, nowadays he'd be getting Me Too'd for sure.
My kind of geeks playing the pinball.
Did you catch what pinball tables they were playing? I didn't get to actually
tell.
stop it.
Is this so? This is like the bronze for Amity's teens, right? Oh, that is.
I cannot drink you.
Come on.
Actually, are they even legal?
They're obviously still in high school.
Yeah, and maybe this was back when some places I know were still the age was 18.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember when it officially became 21 nationwide.
Were either of you guys alive when the drinking age was 18?
Back when this movie came out, I was 3.
I was in my dad's testicles.
Well, the chunky Aaron there can get beer wherever, though. No one's going to card that, dude. I know from kind of experience.
Oh. You can actually smoke in a bar, too. What's this crazy shit?
Remember when nobody cared if they got lung cancer from secondhand smoke?
Your parents were just smoking in Denny's.
Oh man, he's getting that sympathy coos.
Oh, Peer Pressure, the movie.
Even her haircut's annoying, dude. Jackie.
It's like, I wish I was Christy McNichol.
You can tell she sucks before the movie even gets going.
Oh, what a dirty
sucks.
bitch.
So it's her fault that everybody
Yeah.
gets stranded out in the middle of the ocean with a shark circling them.
Yep.
It's her fault. I came to an island. I'm going to go sailing.
Yeah.
There, you notice it?
Oh, yeah, this is the barrel.
By his door.
It's the barrel.
It's one of the barrels he came in on in the first film.
Oh, shit, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I wonder if Hooper kept the other one.
I thought you were talking about like that it was her fault. I didn't even think about that
no.
until you actually said
And he even
it.
stopped to look at it.
I'm surprised he doesn't like touch that thing every
Yeah.
time he walks in the door safe.
Start singing memories.
Now it's time to tie one on.
Oh, he done tied something before he came home right here. He has like a good awkward exchange with this fucking deputy.
And, you know, now that he just was driving around drunk, the newly sheriff of Amity is going to have to arrest him.
Driving under the influence.
Yeah.
Thin blue line, man. They don't do that. Actually, they do nowadays a lot of the time. But I guess they didn't back then. I've enjoyed quite a few cops getting arrested by other cops videos.
It's like,
Well, he's
I'll say one thing. Roy
technically-
Scheider plays a good drunk.
I was going to say, technically, Roy Scheider, Brody's no longer a cop, so it doesn't count.
Maybe he is really drunk, and he's
Jesus.
just like, "Damn, I didn't want to do this movie anyways."
He took a note. He took a note from
Sandwiches.
Robert Shaw from the last one.
Yeah. What gets me is I've seen other movies made by, Schwark.
Yeah.
And this is the one that feels like the most like a movie.
Like, what else did he do?
He directed Supergirl.
Oh, okay.
He directed Santa Claus the movie.
That one has a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
I saw that
I
in
was
the
gonna
theater.
say. Though I will say, the years of watching it with because they don't just watch Santa Claus once. It's like goddamn just playing on the TV the entire season.
Also,
So-
have you noticed with Santa Claus the movie, like the film has kind of like whatever stock they shut it on did not age well. Because
They might have just had it in some moist basement.
Yeah, because it's just like it looks. I remember like from when I watched
really
it as a
colorful.
kid. Yeah, like it looks completely different now. Like just like the way the film stock has aged, it just looks kind of shitty.
I don't know if it's ever gotten a Blu-ray. I know I got a DVD.
Yeah. John. This was one of the first times I ever saw John Lithgow play a villain.
Yeah. You never saw Buckaroo Banzai?
I saw that after.
just swooped that recently too on
Buckaroo
VHS.
Banzai? I love Buckaroo Banzai.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
They were going to do that. Kevin Smith tried to develop that show,
The
but
reboot?
but it never. He was going to do a series about it, but
Well,
it never happened.
I found what was supposedly this
The
is
sequel
probably like
script?
20 years ago.
Yeah.
The sequel script. I have a sneaking suspicion it's by some fanboy.
Yeah.
But because the same guy who wrote Buckaroo Banzai wrote Big Trouble in Little China, it turns out a Blue Blaze Irregular ended up being Jack Burton.
Yeah.
And they cross paths at a gas station.
Yeah.
Drunk love.
Somebody's going to get some sympathy coups here.
She's an oddly beautiful woman.
Not in part 4.
And what was up with her hair in part 4?
I don't know.
Doesn't she wear like an angry headscarf too? I feel like I remember an angry feminist headscarf at some point. I'm all woman right here with my fucking headscarf.
She's like, I'm here for you, but I'm mostly here for your dick.
That couch
I'll tell you, a
just looks
headscarf
itchy.
makes me feel powerful, though. It really does. Like, there's something about that fabric over there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it just looks itchy.
Oh, it is. Imagine tucking Roy Scheider into bed.
Football practice.
Pancakes! Pancakes!
Come on, you old wallet, man. I'm gonna roll you gently. So.
Every night she's got to rub him down with that lotion to soften his skin that they use on
It's the only thing keeping him alive
He
at this
just
point.
swallowed Old Spice.
He looks like he just naturally smells like Old Spice, dude. It's
kinda
his
like Andrew
natural
Garfield
musk.
right there.
That Schreider
Holy
musk
shit.
is that
It's
fucking
Spider-Man!
Old Spice.
He looks like Andrew Garfield.
He does a bit. Yeah. Oh shit, he's playing darts. I bet you he could have schooled those dudes in the bar. I love this scene where his little brother like blackmails him. I don't know if you guys have younger siblings, but if you have younger siblings, this shit for sure happens.
Oh,
see, this is what gets me.
I did it.
Yeah. But this is what gets me. Like, after the events of the first film, Michael almost got eaten by a shark. The little brother was sitting on the shore, almost watched his brother get eaten by a shark. You think these two kids would be like, yeah, no,
staying
ocean,
away from the water.
Ocean, not
Well,
so
dude,
much.
they're
But here they're like, they just can't get enough of that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They're dumbass kids, like in the
And the
fucking,
dad's like, there's another shark out there. I just got fired for it.
Yeah. But remember, he's sneaking out because Mike wants
He
to get laid.
he wants to get some tang, that's why.
Hey,
Isn't that why we do anything?
At that age, even I might have went in the ocean if that was like the promised reward. But I mean, they're dumbass kids. Like in the 70s, probably right at the advent of Shark Week. I think didn't it start in like the late 70s or something?
I can't remember.
Maybe they just think this is how ocean life is. Like, sometimes
It
the
looks
shark
like-
attacks, bro.
It looks like, I was going to say, it looks like even his little brother's going to get laid. So.
Yeah.
Now
like
that
to watch.
comes out of my mouth, I think like in reality that is just kind of ocean life, though, right? Like sometimes someone gets bit by a shark. Usually, it's not like a murderous shark that persistently.
Yeah, we just lost a
kills
shitload
people.
of weight on this boat. So.
It's been a long time since I've watched anything on Shark Week.
Hey, our perms can touch each other.
You know, honestly, it's probably been like a good 3 years since I watched a current Shark Week, but they have them on Hulu, so. That's
Oh, yeah,
usually
you're
where-
right.
Yeah, I go and like I fuck with Shark Week hard when it's happening. And that was actually the last time I watched these two movies was with my lady last year on Shark Week.
Nice. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that bullshit back there.
The
She
unibrow?
she sat down on his boat and like posed like a model.
Yeah, it was pretty gross.
Yeah.
This girl is just, I mean, the more I'm looking at it, and especially
These fucking summer
considering
kids showing up.
Dude, can you imagine the anxiety of piloting one of these fucking boats out of a busy harbor like that, though? Just,
especially when there's the rumor of a shark being out there. And then there's that guy.
dude, I love those dudes leaning it right there.
I could not handle that shit.
Ugh.
I wouldn't be out there. No, there's just no way in hell. I'd be doing that ultralight shit. Nope. I wouldn't. Nope. Nope.
I could see getting really into like designing these colorways for these boats, though, with the like the color on the boat and the sails and stuff. Some of them are pretty sick. There's one at the beginning with like a sweet spider sail. I think it actually is right back there.
Yeah. So what's the point of this scene? We haven't had a shark scene in a while. We need one.
I thought they were.
Oh,
I
you
thought
know,
he
it's
was
from
going
the
for lobster.
70s when someone's getting called a turkey.
Who you calling a turkey?
We should start using that "I'm going for lobster" line as like, you know, like I'm about to get laid.
It's a euphemism for
Yeah. Getting some.
lobster.
Yeah.
Going for lobster, boys.
What's that mean? Oh. Going clam diving. Oh, it's so pretty.
Sauntering and
It doesn't look like a pool.
I wear red so it will attack me, or whatever he says. We'll get it at our leisure. Oh wait, that's the next one.
Sharks don't see color.
Well, he didn't know they knew that.
It's like, yeah, trust me, when we watch Jaws 3D, I'm going to be making a lot of manimal jokes. Where are them lobsters, eh?
No, they're going to fuck, remember?
Oh.
That's what it's euphemism for.
Underwater?
All these guys right now, they're about to have a frogman orgy.
Naturally.
Oh, God. High five. Okay, never mind.
Hi, Flipper. Oh,
Yeah. I remember one person finds a lobster. And then Burninator the shark shows up.
Ah, God!
Yeah, fuck you guys! He didn't run away because the guy was grabbing for him. He ran away because there's a shark right behind him.
That lobster is so fucking dead and on a string. It's not even funny.
Wow, this is a very long scene about looking for lobsters.
That is just we gotta have a scare scene. We gotta have one more shock. I like how the shark like falls into frame.
It's a total lobstrosity! He's been marked.
Freddy Krueger the shark! At least he's got all his limbs.
Get us in, for Christ's sake, get us in!
You turkeys?
What was he doing out there? Diving for lobster.
Dude, that
Why were you
guy's
guys
mustache
fucking
is sweet
underwater?
as fuck.
No, he was actually going for lobsters.
I'm telling you, viewers, people need to take more time to appreciate a fine 70s mustache. You're not doing it more often, you should make that change in your life.
Porn stash.
Maybe it's because I'm jealous and I can only grow a rat stash, but...
Shazam!
If you take anything away from this episode here, it's that Moesly wants you all to go out there. If you can grow a fine, full mustache, do it. And wear tiny shorts and sail on boats like this, because you only live once, you know?
If you've got it, flaunt it, you know?
Yeah, comb that stash in public. Like, don't fucking give a fuck who's looking either. I don't know why both scenes in Jaws where he's like in his boxers and his jammies or whatever just is so uncomfortable to me, because Roy Scheider seems like such an older dude.
Did you wake up with a cigarette?
No, no. Boys will be boys.
I imagine when you got that good wallet skin, some part of your body just dispenses Marlboro Reds. I love him, though.
He's a pyramid worshiper.
He likes to kiss.
Oh, shit, my dick's on the stove.
We've all been there, you know? She's like, it's okay. I'll watch it.
He's like, I'll get a job at the local Orange Julius.
Let's sell on computers.
Yeah.
Like Captain Clark.
Maybe he'll take over Quint's little shark hunting business.
Oh, that would have been way better than Jaws 3. No?
Clear my internet history.
He's like, oh shit, I gotta go back to the office. There's no coffee in that cup, lady.
See, dude, my girl's got me looking at shit like salt racks and cutlery and dishes in movies lately, too, because she's always noticing, like, old grandma dishes in movies, which is cool. You know, you see that sometimes.
Hitting up the secondhand stores and the Goodwills and stuff.
Yeah. Somebody in a tape group I was in, I think they got, like, a bread basket from Halloween or something, but it was rad. It's like, whoa, that is totally, like, the bread box that's on the counter there.
No.
I'm sorry, Flo. We had to let you go. We can't afford you anymore.
Man, that truck is jacked. Look at oh no, that's the camera
forced
angle.
Perspective shit.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, Brody.
Just drive over
Run
that
the fucking shark over in that, yeah.
Well, I guess I gotta give this
I just
back.
ran over something. What was that? Great
Beer
white?
can.
Put one of those snorkels on it and fucking dive down there and fuck that shark up.
That fucking ass.
All right, Miss Amity, it's time to tend my sail.
Dude, imagine how much that crazy salt water affects this kid's perm. I bet you he's picking it like on the hour just to make sure it's full and fresh.
He kind of looks like Greg Brady.
I was gonna say, I think this kid is from like one of those sitcoms from back in the day, like Eight Is Enough or something like that.
He pulled Miss Amity with that sweet perm. That's all I know.
Yeah.
All I need to know.
Yeah.
Get it, boy.
This makeout session brought to you by Coca-Cola Classic.
Yes. I didn't notice that ever until right now.
God, this should have just been called Product Placement the Movie.
But the thing is,
Dude,
like, back in the 70s, I don't think they really gave a shit about what the movie was about. Because this movie's about people getting eaten to death.
Yeah.
So
like, hey, as long as they're out there, yeah.
And then you hear about McDonald's flipping out when they finally watch Batman Returns.
Yeah. Hard tie-in. Cock-blocking shark asshole.
You know what the scariest thing that happens in this shot right here? She's like, oh my god, I spilled my Coke.
Wait. Your vagina's already over there. I'm all the way over here. It's not working. This is not at all how I planned this day.
What just happened? I like how the shark at the beginning, when it broke open the boat, the skier.
But yeah, this one was impenetrable. Tina's joy.
Tina's joy.
You cannot take down Tina's joy.
Chastity belt of the boat. The G go, are you serious?
This said Jesus.
How about you turn the boat and try to sail over to your boy?
I think he broke because like the sail is busted now.
I don't think she knows how to sail the boat anymore.
But it's her joy.
See, the sail's still up.
Well, that's good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, the shark's already passed your boat. I think he's done for. Yeah, he's toast.
There goes Eddie.
They should rename the boat Eddie's Spleen.
Pretty soon we're going to want to rename the boat Killed Jackie. Because that's...
Yeah, why couldn't this be Jackie?
Oh, that is fucking vicious, man. I love how it slams him into the fucking
I never
boat.
noticed that before. He had like blood all over his face.
Oh, shit.
Dude, that fucking sickening thud when he hits the boat.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
And then we get catatonic Tina.
Catatonic Tina is better than Jaw Jack and Jackie. That's all
I'd rather watch her for the rest of the movie, just sit there shaking.
Those need to be like Garbage Pail Kids cards.
Apparently he was on the Partridge Family.
Yeah, he was on one of those sitcoms, I remember.
Yeah.
With that perm, I can believe it.
Punky Lazar. Or Lazar. Punky Lazar on the Partridge Family. So... And apparently, he died when he was only 57. And he was... Well, I guess we just saw him die there, so, you know. He was very old for a...
Inconclusive!
Looked very good for a 57-year-old.
It's fucking A, dude. I hope my perm still is down to 57.
11 more cans. No, I got 7 more cans.
Yay!
Sorry, I'm so fixated on the perm. I just can't help it. It's like, I'm just drawn to him. Do you ever ride those like ram's horn bikes? I don't know what the fuck you call that.
I think they're I think it was like a Dodge.
What is Suburban?
Yeah, or no, it's like a. It's like a Dodge. It was like a Dodge Ram. It was like they're old. They don't make them anymore, but they were kind of like Broncos, but they were like the Dodge version, and they were fucking huge, and they could move.
He's got the Benz.
Dude, this comes up later too when she's like, yeah, she's like all pissed at that real estate dude. She's like, "Nah, boy's dead. This motherfucker managed to die of the bends in a shark movie."
Well, so much for that fear of water. Nets, get your nets here.
Like, but how will this affect Captain Dave's restaurant?
Yeah.
Look, Chief, you're not Chief anymore. I can't let you take her out.
Chief.
This part is pretty sick. Like, this guy still calls him chief and stuff. I don't
Most
know.
ineffective police chief ever.
Man, I gotta cut myself a pair of those sweet shorts out of some khakis tomorrow. I got a pair that I'm not using. like I used khakis. I'm not using them at the moment.
Oh, forgot one.
Like, whatever. Lucky we got our magic hook on the boat.
Just reminded of Weekend at Braze. That is illegal. What you are doing is illegal.
Yeah, listen, Ed. Do you think they can raise me a chopper?
Hey, you, Brody. Right away. Now jerking a boy in the channel.
I want you to get
You say jerking a boy in the channel?
Nice.
Affirmative. Turn the kids' day sailing back to port.
Oh, also, this chopper pilot, sweet chin strap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's got her head scarf on already. Look at that. She's ready for Jaws 4.
She's so ready. Here's the thing. The first time I saw this, I saw like the TV version.
Yeah.
Right? There's a whole scene that they cut out of the movie involving the pilot.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is that not in?
It's not in the theatrical version, but in the TV version, they added a scene in
Because like where
he's underwater. When it flips the helicopter over and it eats him.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
Oh, what? You got more in the TV version?
Huh?
You got like more in the
There's a lot of
TV
times
version?
Yeah, the TV version normally what they would do is because they had to fill out more time, they would like get deleted scenes and stuff and put it back in the movie. So like Superman, like the director's, what we know now as like the director's cut of Superman was originally the TV version.
How the fuck have they not added that into these newer versions of Jaws 2?
But like I remember the first time I saw this, maybe it's on the Blu-ray, maybe there's a deleted scene, but when it flips the helicopter over, they show the guy in the helicopter like almost drowning, and the shark keeps bashing the glass, and it finally gets in there and eats his ass.
That sounds sick.
Yeah.
That's something people need to start a petition for.
Yeah, no shit.
Put the fucking
more body
chopper
count.
scene
I think they
back
just did it because it was too graphic. But they put it in the TV version, which makes complete sense. Because I remember I saw this on like CBS or something.
Yeah, I've only ever seen this cut where like the shit flips over and he's done.
And that's it. Like the blades hit the water and cut the sails up, and that's it.
Missed opportunity to kill Jackie, just saying.
Yeah, have a blade take her out.
Yeah.
See that thing cut her face in half.
Ever have that moment where she tries to scream a couple of times and it doesn't work and she's confused and then
it'd be
her head
great if
falls
it
off?
happened mid-scream.
Oh,
it's like,
baby.
She was in the original Angel, schoolgirl by day, stripper by night. She was Angel.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Streetwalker by
schoolgirl by day,
streetwalker by night.
Jackie, the girl that plays Jackie.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, she's got a scream on her, and used properly in a horror movie where you heard it like once or twice, it would have been nice.
Not when it's like the last 45 minutes of the movie.
Oh god, I'm trying to remember how many. Remember there was a bunch of like Cinemax would show those all the time. There was always a scene.
There was like a bunch of Angel movies, weren't there?
Yeah.
What was the one that had Linda Blair in it?
That was Savage Streets.
Savage Streets.
Yeah. And that also had Linnea Quigley in it. She's like the sister
That
that
was some
gets
fucking LQ.
Only Scream Queen I've ever seen get a shower head put through her neck.
and deer antlers through her chest.
Or
from
a
Saturday Night
lipstick
Night.
through the nipple. That's
the lipstick through the nipples. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That one stuck with me for life, for fucking sure.
You know,
That's like the most random fucking thing that happened in that movie.
They're going to have to strip her of her title from Miss Amity because she's acting all belligerent. She's not behaving like, you know, with pomp and grace.
Not becoming of Miss Amity.
Yes. Where's your pomp or grace?
She's not composed anymore.
See, and it's like they almost wasted the screaming from Jackie. It should have been on this girl when they first found her, and then they calm her down, and then she's just catatonic.
Just hysterical. Yeah.
Yeah, like the screaming.
Well, the thing is, like, sharks are attracted to that kind of shit.
The worst part is she has to open a shopping mall at 12.
Yeah. That's why she's all upset. She's like, oh my god,
like, just imagine they're propping her up like...
She's got the Macy's. They got her hands attached to strings.
Yeah, like she's just catatonic.
Yeah, just pulling her hands by strings. Cut this.
moving her lips like, oh, I can't believe that I get to open this mall.
Like, what a savings.
Yeah, by Grapthall's hammer, what a savings.
And you're dead.
What an idiot! Like.
This is not a time for dinner theater.
I guess he's got to go back to sailing school.
I mean, I'll say it's pretty sweet, but he should have just been paying attention to... Uh-oh.
Derp.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about the effects of the shark in this one? Like, it coming out of the water? I think it is actually kind of... Well, I mean, of course it's terrifying to me, but... I don't know, man. I think it definitely kind of upped it on the first one. It seems like the shark has more mobility when it comes out.
They actually had, they had a bigger budget.
And all that.
Oh, she begins.
Yep. And get used to that sound, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to be hearing it a lot.
It's the David Gardner of
Jaws 2. No, it's the Carol Ann of Jaws 2.
Or the Hooper of Jaws 1.
Why couldn't she get impaled by the sail when the boat flipped?
Because
I'm telling you, dude, I do this with my Thundercats reviews with Snarf. Like, I always think of potential ways he could have died, and it makes it more enjoyable, you know? It's like, they missed an opportunity right there. They could have flung him against those rocks. They could have dropped him into that volcano, you know? Yeah.
Oh, Snarf.
Fucking Snarf sucks, dude.
Snarf.
I just recently found out there's like a real life breed of cat that fucking looks like Snarf, and it just bums me out so hard.
And there's a new Thundercats cartoon that just came out too that looks horrendous.
Oh god, like they tried to make it.
Just say they rebooted it like 10 years ago.
Well, they did another one now, but it looks like Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, he doesn't know about the new one?
No.
Dude, don't Google it.
It's like horrific looking.
And this isn't one of those fun, gross things like Blue Waffle that you want to Google after someone says don't Google it. Just trust us.
Yeah, it'll like ruin your childhood.
Yeah. Mom, rah!
Call out the fucking
shameless plug.
boys.
You guys want some Thundercats reviews? They're going down. Drunken Master Studios. Subscribe.
See, and just the fact that these characters got back in the water after it happens a second time.
Man, it's so much better. That fucking look at that. That's definitely a fake shark.
Except look in its mouth when it rubs up against the boat here. Look inside of its mouth. I noticed this when I was a little kid. Yeah, right here. Look at its mouth. You can see the mechanics.
Okay, yeah. I see it now. Damn it.
Why do you gotta ruin the movie magic?
That's what I do. It's what I do. Dispel the myth.
No, it's cool. It's just
it's
does
a goof
make
up
it
they
less
left
cool.
in.
I mean, I don't even understand how you let that happen. I would have there's all types of things you could have done to make that not as visible.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing too. A lot of the times is the shark's being dragged by a boat.
Yeah.
But it's like that had to be something underwater doing it right there because there was no boat in sight.
Oh man, it might just become a total load.
Middle part of the shark with.
Yeah. I know that's what they were trying to do with in the first movie, but it didn't work half the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's no excuse on that. That was like a hydraulic thing right there that you saw, and they could have just matted that out with black or put some seaweed around it or
anything.
Even had, like, honestly, if I did it, I'd have probably had the corpse of that last kid fucking hanging right there.
have his fucking afro covering it up. Come on, Balky, let's go. And the thing is, I don't even know.
Out of rope, we can use the hair for my eyebrow.
I don't even know if they've actually let you know what these kids' names are. So I just have.
You do get a few of them. Because I watched this twice to watch it with you guys. I watched it like once, and then this is my third time technically watching Jaws 2 for this.
You just research.
Well, I wanted to be like fresh on it.
Yeah. Oh, take note, people. This is one of the one times where she's quiet for the rest of the movie.
Holy fucking shit, dude. It's a shame the bow of that boat couldn't just go right through that skull.
we could only dream.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Jeez, Chief Brody.
Oh, damn it. We killed Jackie. Blame it on the shark.
Just so we're all clear.
The shark did it.
If you want to ride home, the shark did it.
Quinn's ghost comes and breaks the radio.
So, has anyone seen Jaws 5?
What?
Is there a Jaws 5?
So there's this Italian movie called Cruel Jaws.
Okay.
And it came out on VCD over here, and I used to have it.
Mm.
And it got renamed Jaws 5 when it came out on VCD.
Oh, wow.
And it's basically whenever there's a shark scene, it's a papier-mâché shark, or it's a scene stolen out of a Jaws movie.
That's amazing. I'm already sold.
Wow.
Sign me up.
So I was watching it with a friend of mine, and there's this scene where this diver, it's to use the footage of the beginning of this movie when the two divers are underwater, right?
Yeah.
And it eats one of the divers, but it breaches the water, and what it does, and there's a guy on a boat waiting for his buddy to come back up. And you see, like, this papier-mâché shark head, like, bouncing up and down in the water. And it's got, like, basically what's in its mouth is a wetsuit that's been inflated. Okay?
Yeah.
And I think it pops while it's in the shark's mouth. And the shark, you hear, as the shark is bouncing up, you hear...
I love it.
And it sounds like a farting shark. So, like, I lost my shit. It's like we kept on
Smell
calling
my
it,
fart.
We kept, I swear to God, it's like we kept on calling it the farting shark movie. It is the worst. It is the worst.
Oh my God.
There's like a scene where it's ripping on the scene with Quint from the first movie.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I'll kill the shark for this, and I'll kill the shark.
Okay,
This thing will swallow you whole. You know, that kind of shit. But the guy that's doing the speech about what the shark will do to you is basically taking the dialogue from Jurassic Park, where he's talking about what the raptors do to you when they eat you, and transporting it into a Jaws movie. So the thing is, when they eat you, you're still alive.
But yeah, sweet chin strap on this guy.
Right here.
Oh.
Power Station made of garbage.
Well, they made some garbage. I mean, like, there was not all their songs were that great.
Paper mache.
Yeah.
Power. Oh, shut up. Took me a second.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude! I think in that last couple of frames we had actual proof the Earth is round for all you flat Earthers.
Oh Jesus!
He's showing it right there. There's the curve, motherfuckers. What are you talking about? Jaws 2.
You think sharks would survive on a flat Earth?
It was like that scene in the first Resident Evil when you take the water out of the tank and you just walk up and shoot that shark.
Oh, in the first game,
yeah.
See, that's the thing. Sharks are attracted to like that sound and stuff like that. You know, noise like that. Yeah. So, like, Jackie's screaming is like ringing a dinner bell.
It's just a shame it didn't
Yeah,
work.
I know, right? But it
thing
goes,
is-
but
Well, I
it
mean, it
decides
did,
to go
but
after
it
a
didn't.
fucking helicopter.
I also don't know why those kids are getting so excited. He can't haul all of them at the same time. Look at this. Look at that thing.
Well, no, he was just, they were just going to tie them all together, remember?
Oh, right.
Dude, I'm pretty sure our boy Aaron could have held on and just weaved his perm inside those fucking... Or his natural perm, excuse me, inside those.
I love it, too. Like, he's like, oh, I'll call. It's like, wouldn't he have already called the Coast Guard when he spotted them?
Yeah. First try. Actually, that was take 72.
Another missed opportunity. If his blades were still going and Jackie threw it, she could have, like, maybe been sucked into the blades.
She's holding the other end of the rope and it gets caught in the rotor and
Yeah,
pulls her in.
exactly.
You
know
just hear her
what
go,
I'm saying.
whoop!
And then just...
And then it turns into Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It's like the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, God. L3! L3!
David Harbor Patrol.
Oh! Now this freaked me the fuck out. This right here. I was just like, fuck, what do you do?
That is fucking sick, but I just wish we had the underwater part you were talking about.
Sweet chin strap.
The Jaws was like, I want to touch it. Do they just call them the Jaws?
The Jaws.
The shark
To be
wants to
fair,
touch it.
those do look like big hot dogs.
Water beats propeller.
I mean, if they weren't going to hit her with a blade, they could have at least had the mast crush her skull.
Yeah, like land on her or something, knock her ass out. I want to see blood shoot out of her mouth, like Quint. See, right here, it was like him whacking
Beating on
the
the
window,
door, yeah.
and the shark is like circling, and he's like drowning. He's trying to like get out because
Yeah.
it's filling up with water, and
I
then
mean,
the shark eventually
when
like breaks through.
The whole time he should have just like tried to suck the air out of his chin strap.
See, well, and that sounds like it makes the shark look... Because, okay, to go from just crashing their rescue chopper to then attacking the boat makes the shark seem smarter than it is.
It's become self-aware.
Yeah, like if it's just fucking attacking the dude in the chopper for a minute until he's dead and then goes after him, it makes a little more sense.
Oh, no! Jesus! See, right there, I'm gonna have fucking nightmares from that shot.
Yeah, that scarred face shark. That's kind of a cool thing we haven't really touched on, too, is the whole burning of the shark, giving it a little bit more of its own identity, I guess, compared to the shark and the first movie, right?
Yeah, the one in this one I think is a little scarier.
Yeah, I think the burn, like you said, Freddy Krueger shark. I'm with that.
This is fucked up. It looks like the goddamn devil, man.
Yeah, and Marge just gets
Looks
unceremoniously swallowed.
Looks like Mike's
there's
brother's
even
not getting
fucking-
any.
Up, and it begins.
And that's because she knew it should have been her, that fucking mental case.
Why not me? You should have taken me.
All right, get her to her next event.
That was like the next time it comes, like there's that shot where it like breaches and like comes up through the one of the boats, like it has like that tarp. It breaks through the tarp.
Yeah.
They should have just thrown her fucking ass in it, in its mouth.
I'm feeding a monster to a shark. Thought you'd appreciate the Rampage reference.
God damn, almost made me choke. Oh, Jesus.
God.
If there's one criticism I have for this movie, it's a lot slower paced than the film.
Yeah, no, because it does feel like we've hit so many. It's like, man, now this happened. Now this happened. It's like, well, shouldn't we be closer to the end?
Well, but is it, or does a lot of stuff happen and the first movie kind of builds your suspense better during like that first third of it, and then gets to the shit pretty quick in
this is like we don't need to
last
see
two acts?
Brody like fucking around with the radio all the time, you know.
See,
It's
like this, I feel like felt shorter to me than Jaws. It might have a longer runtime, but there definitely is more stuff that happens, you know? Whereas in Jaws, like, the first part of it's sort of like, is this what's going on? You know? it builds that good suspense, and then in the last 2 acts of the movie, it really unloads on you.
Yeah.
And this one, it's just kind of going for a long time, but a lot is happening the whole time, I guess. So. I'm not sure which one's longer. I'd be curious to see.
I think this one's longer.
Yeah. Let me look here. Here's guys around.
See, this whole part with Andy right here really.
So
I don't know.
Oh, we start screaming at him. You son of a bitch! Grab this rope!
It hit me in the heartstrings a little bit because then as soon as he gets him back, if you remember, like he's like kissing him on the cheek and stuff.
Yeah.
No, he's fully like kissing him on the cheek and shit. Like it's his best friend's little brother. I'm sure this as goofy as this Aaron character is, I'm sure he's pretty close to this little kid and that dude.
Well, he seems like he's Mike's best friend, so.
Yeah, so it's like this part really fucking did something for me this last time watching it. I don't
This
know.
one was just under 2 hours.
Feels longer.
And then I think it's, you're saying just like there is this does have some pacing issues. But like in the other one was 2 hours and 4 minutes. So yeah, so like this one, yeah. Well, I think like I said, it's just like because there is a lot of shit that goes on. And you're like, oh okay, you know, like there is a beat. It's like it's just like beat after beat after beat after beat.
It gets a bit monotonous.
Yeah.
After a bit, there's actually almost too much going on.
Yeah.
You know. And too much of kids on boats. As much as I enjoy it at the beginning, by the end you're like, I'm just sick of kids on boats, honestly.
Well, it's like they're trying to like duplicate the first movie as much as they can. It's like, oh, we got to make this movie 2 hours again. But they cut out the guy getting eaten in the damn helicopter.
And never killed Jackie.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we get that nice little shot of like the chief putting the coat around her at the end. To show
Like, why
to,
does
like,
she
bring
get a
home the
fucking
fact that
coat,
she did
too?
Survive.
Yeah.
The coat should have been wrapped around Andy's ass right here after the. He
kept
loves
my boy
that
safe.
kid. You know? Almost, he kisses him a couple of times, and I almost feel like that little kid might have even been kind of scared for some reason. But I imagine if you're shooting a movie where the premise of it is sharks eating people, and you're hanging out in the middle of whatever kind of body of water as a little kid, you might get a little fucking tripped out.
Yeah.
So there might have even been some real shit to that scene with him, and like he's still cuddling him over there. Calm down with your unibrow, Larry. Jesus Christ.
My eyebrow will kill you.
My eyebrow.
This other dude's like, you know, you can just shave it. I shaved my sideburns to look like this. Or,
You know what? Okay, it's gonna make me sound like a horrible person, but you know what? The first thing that always comes to mind when I hear this, it's like, oh, she's one of those.
well, and she's got that kind of hippie hair. If you notice, like her hair looks decidedly more 70s than everybody else's. Everyone looks like they're proper, like late 70s, and she looks like she's like a character from Last House on the Left or something, just because of her hairstyle. The road leads to nowhere. Okay.
Oh.
They're almost there, though. See, okay, this is like my favorite bit of the movie, and I think it's everyone's favorite bit. Like this whole last section here, even though there was some spicy scenes with the shark and stuff before this.
Spicy.
This is some good tension here, and one of my favorite bits coming up is how they're like panicking because they might miss this little island, and they don't know that he's like coming for them yet, right?
Yeah, they haven't realized yet that they're gonna go past it.
It's probably maybe the only time in Jaws, like the franchise, where they really sort of cement to you that also that secondary horror of just being lost at sea.
Yeah.
Because if they had drifted out past that island, like you said, they'd be in the Atlantic and then like Ireland or wherever.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the first Jaws, you know, Quint turned the boat around, so they weren't that far off from shore when the final battle happened.
Yeah.
Right, but in this one, they really
they
cement that idea of, you know, if we miss this fucking island, nobody might find us, you know?
And end up on that island from Lost.
Oh boy, but that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is they end up having to figure out who they're going to eat first, you know? Yeah. Who are we going to strangle and eat so that we can all live until we make it to the
Jackie!
Of course. You crack her skull like an egg.
Unibrow's next.
Yeah, Junior Mayor.
Although Sean would probably be the easiest. So I don't think he can fight back. Be all Dr. Sleep on his ass.
Not seen that yet. Want to.
Dr. Sleep, you haven't seen it either?
What?
Dr. Sleep?
Oh, I saw it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
I don't care about spoilers. You guys want to talk about it, go for it.
Yeah, it was great. That was like my second favorite movie of last year.
It's like, do you like that kid from The Room? If you don't, watch Dr. Sleep. Because something pretty brutal happens.
See,
there.
this part right here where they start like
Yeah,
paddling
fuck that
without
shit up.
thinking about it because they're thinking of the worst. I'd honestly rather get eaten by a shark, even as scared of
than
them
lost
as I
at
am,
sea?
than be lost at sea. Yeah.
Surrounded
Yeah,
by
sure.
water, but die of dehydration.
Yeah, basically just cook in the sun
Yeah.
and
Exposure, yeah.
dry out.
I
yeah.
love how those two dudes played it. Like, they did it perfect. Like, oh shit,
you-
yeah, they were doing it without thinking about it. They weren't, because they're more scared of that.
And then eventually, you lose your best friend who was a volleyball you found.
Gotta knock your tooth out with an
There
ice
you go.
skate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wilson. Oh.
It's like, oh, shut
a new
up,
one of
Jackie.
that where they lose Jackie, and it's
Yeah.
just like, see you
oh,
later,
look, she
Jackie.
fell in the water. Oh, darn.
Slap her.
Yeah, like
Calm
an
down,
airplane.
calm
Like
down,
an
get a hold of
airplane,
yourself.
like an
Honestly,
airplane.
yeah.
And you see the lineup of everyone behind her with a different weapon. One's got a wrench, one's got a gun.
Like, if I was on the fucking boat, I might have stopped Larry short of throwing her overboard.
Kate Bosworth.
But I would have let him slap her at least once at this
Yeah.
point.
Give her a good old rap in the mouth. Calm her down.
Yeah. And then
The
I would
Sean
have been
Connery
like,
method.
dude, you can't kill her. Because we're going to have to explain it. And there's witnesses right here, bro.
Why is she the only one who looks like she's dehydrated? Her lips are
Jackie?
all fucking
Or-
cracked and shit. Everyone else is just kind of like, oh, we're good.
She's been wasting her fucking
Hers-
energy
They're
screaming.
withholding water.
She's already like 2 days hydrated just from shrieking like a fucking imbecile. Little kid.
Here, have
probably
your
kept
kid,
the
I'm gonna
coolest
throw
out
him
of
in the
all of them.
shark.
Yeah, sacrifice.
He is a cute little kid too, like that little brother kid.
Yeah, he ends up fucking Leah Thompson.
Sweet. The lady from Back to the Future.
Yeah, and it's in the third movie.
Fuck yeah. No, wait a minute.
Oh, look, it's a makeout session in the back.
I thought you
Yeah.
were talking for real, like he grew up and married her. I was like, sick.
Kate Bosworth excited.
Oh, I didn't realize they let the other boat go.
See, here's a moment too. Like, okay, he pulls up right next to him, all chill, and stops the boat, and he's like, Chuck, with the rope, and then we're supposed to believe that he just incompetent. Well,
I was just saying, oh, we can't get in there. It's like, or we can't. We're stuck in the boat. It's like, well, you could probably put all of them in that
I
damn
pulled
boat.
this smooth move, and then I just incompetently crashed into fucking.
It wanted
Here
to eat the
comes.
rope.
Here it comes. Like, this makes sense.
Yeah, it
All
wanted to
of
eat the
this.
rope.
Makes sense after that smooth
The
pull
serial
up that he
killer.
pulled up.
So this power station island thing is actually a barge that they built.
That's sick, dude.
It's like a garbage barge that you
Yeah.
have, and they just built this
like,
thing
you know,
around
like a
over
facade
it.
on it. Yeah.
It's out in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
That's sweet, dude. I see those barges come down right by my house all the time because I live right on the Columbia.
Yep.
It's nasty.
We
but
just get like syringes and shit like that in our water. Did it say the boat's name is the Fizzler? The boat with the red I don't know what they call it, foils
Yeah.
or whatever. It has like the flames on it. It looked like it said Fizzler.
Fizzle.
There. Yeah, it's a Fizzler. Yep. It was their boat Fizzler.
Maybe it's Sizzler. We just don't fully see the S. It's one of the only steak-themed boats there are. Steakhouse-themed boats.
Delicious.
Sizzler.
We should all start naming our boats after like shitty restaurant stuff.
I call Chili's.
Here's something that. So, the deputy and the old man in the sea
Yeah.
were the ones who pulled up the power cable.
Yeah.
How would the chief know what the fuck's up? He wasn't there.
Well,
Yeah.
because they crashed at a power substation, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it fully says on the wall that it's like a high voltage thing in a bit. Like, he doesn't actually know. He's just trying to...
But it's just like that moment of realization when he sees it. He goes like, "Oh, that thing!" Like
Yeah.
he saw it, like kind of
Well,
like. Oh, I
he
saw
looks
that before.
over. He fully does.
This
look
right here,
over.
just throw Jackie in his mouth.
Ave Maria.
Yeah, there you go. See, instead of Aaron falling in, it should have been Jackie in directly.
Oh, no,
into
not the
that
Fizzler.
shark.
And she's the only person that stays on the freaking boats.
Yeah, what significance does this chick have? What did she do? That's what I want
I
to
think
know.
that the
Like, why
director
fuck
was
is
just
she-
kind of
'cause
like,
there's
"Oh,
gotta
she's
be a
my
reason
ingenue.
they
She's hot.
feature
We got to
her.
have her in the
Yeah.
movie as much as possible."
I think one day she'll be Angel.
Yeah.
No, but is she like a mod? I'm wondering if she like had some type of weird regional
Does it say
something
anything about her?
popularity at the time.
Uh-oh, Kate Bosworth's fucked.
No, this I never understood, but then I read about what it was. Its skin is like sandpaper.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
no, the
Yeah.
Great Whites, yeah, because like
that's
they're-
that's my number 2 favorite moment right there, like next to the fucking.
Kind of did something other than it eating somebody. They
Yeah.
actually like used some facts about real sharks.
Yeah.
It was a cool touch for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I guess Sean stayed on the boat too. We have to make a choice.
You
Which
get
one of
the-
them
you
do we
get the
kill
two
first?
people with the most shrill voices on the boats.
And I mean, let's be honest, they were going to be the first two to go.
Yeah.
If this did turn into a cannibal situation. Roy Scheider in his hot pants.
He just gave us a tank shot.
Love it.
Oh my god, I've caught an octopus!
We just
Is this
need
made of
fucking lots
nitroglycerin?
of. I say we fund a whole fucking series of movies with Roy Scheider in short shorts, just doing things. Look at this, he's shimmying across there.
You should have done those. What was the Nair commercials from like the
Oh, yeah.
70s and 80s?
Yeah.
Who wears short shorts? Roy Scheider.
Roy wears short shorts.
Yes! See, another wasted opportunity here. They could have had Jackie get stranded, like, on the rocks, and she was trying to get down on the cord, and Jaws just bit it or whatever, and, like, shocked himself to death, and also simultaneously killed her, and then it would just be like, well,
Oh,
let's go home.
Just stop already.
Pedal home in this
It's kind of like that
When
was
they showed the guy that was like screaming, "I'm gonna bust your ass if you don't
Yeah.
grab this rope." When they showed him sitting on the power station, you can see it rocking.
Oh, okay. But no, it's almost like Jackie's screaming like Shannon Elizabeth's like mocking scream in Scary Movie. Like, ah!
See, he knows about the sound stuff.
Yeah. Echolocation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you paddle the shit out of that cable.
Show who's its daddy. Who's that cable's daddy? The shark even moves like side to side.
How great
it's
she's
nice.
having a
It's
trimmer.
well articulated in this one.
It didn't really do that in the
says-
first one, if I remember right.
No.
And you know, honestly, until watching it to like discuss it, I don't think I fucking sat down and really thought about those little things, like how much better the shark moves in this one.
Yeah, you can tell they had some money.
Yeah.
And they had better underwater photography, too.
I don't know what the fuck that was, that stutter as it was going into the boat, though. Right as we're praising the movie, it's like, okay.
It's like, okay, you're on dry land. I mean, like, who gives a fuck? Right now, you're like, why are you all panicky?
Well, they're friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're safe. Come on, Chief.
Except Jackie, she is definitely a dirty mainlander, and we don't care about her.
Like, damn city slickers.
And honestly,
They never say how big it is in this one.
I will say this: if Jackie doesn't at least give Mike a hand job for almost getting him killed, she's a total fucking bitch.
This is more than an HJ, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say at least.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. If he doesn't get at least a handy out of that,
Dude, And I never thought about it until, honestly, Chris pointed it out when we were watching this, that she is actually the reason they're out there.
Yeah.
She might be the single worst character in horror movie history.
Yeah.
Just
She
in
basically
terms
got
of,
all
like,
of
the
her
whole...
friends killed.
She does nothing, acts all cringy, and then screams her head off until you want even like a new shark. Yeah, this is so...
Got an innocent pilot killed.
Yep.
I like how... Did you see how... Oh, God. It's
I mean,
his
this
fucking
is
mouth
hardcore,
open
but
and
he
shit.
ruins it with the dentist line, you know what I mean?
Sean, please
Say,
stop distracting me. This is going to take pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah. This is all about timing.
All sick, and then he ruins it with say, It's not his fault.
Shoots
Someone
out lightning.
told
It's
him.
Emperor Palpatine.
Unlimited power!
All right. Well, the good news is, kids, we have food.
Yeah. There's
Isn't it
this
sweet though,
one
right
shot.
here, if Brody had like a full psychological break and just stripped naked and swam out there and just started eating the shark.
There's this one shot where its eye pops.
So, yeah,
There it is.
Yeah. Well, you know the thing is now, when he gets back in the mainland, the mayor's going to give him shit for cutting off power.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell by his choice of jacket, he's getting divorced for sure. Like,
Oh.
it's okay. That's not far off in the future there.
To get it? All right, let's have survivor sex now.
I'm still hysterical.
After we ceremonially fucking sacrifice
Hey,
Jackie
Sprechen
to
Sie
the
Tag?
gods.
Kind of look like
I love
Looks
his
kinda like
pathetic
Ellis.
little boat. It's so awesome.
actually.
Especially when he puts his kid in it and he's like trying to swim away into the sunset, but it just looks so fucking stupid. It's such a little boat.
And look, after all that shit, that kid still tries to blame someone else.
I think we're missing some serious product placement for Hanes too, with all of Brody's unclothed moments, because he's always wearing like a, what do you call it, like a Hanes or like a Fruit of the Loom shirt with like some boxer shorts.
Yep.
It's some subtle product placement. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on Jaws 2?
I mean, I like it. I don't like it nearly as much as the first one,
No, it definitely.
but it's not. But it's not bad.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's still. It's not like It's not like Jaws. It's not like unwatchable like the last one. I mean, it's like you can still like if this was on TV, yes, I would watch it. You know, it's like.
It's perfect for me. It's like a perfect double feature with Jaws, but it's not like that quality of where like I don't know. I mean, for me, like Halloween 2 is a little better than the first one, and so it's kind of reversed. It's, of course, like the first one's better, but Jaws 2 is still fun.
It's
and
really
the best follow up that you could.
The hard part is though, it's like it had a very high bar.
Yeah,
you know,
there was no
1,
way they were going to be able to top it.
Yeah,
and I think they kind of knew that. You know, if you look at the way the movie's done, it's pretty self-aware of the fact that we can't build the same suspense of like, ooh, a shark, like we could in the first one.
Yeah,
so we
it
just
got
have to
ruined with
do
the
some
first
kind of
one.
over-the-top shit. And the shark's like busting through boats and flipping boats over and
Eating
chewing on
helicopters.
people and getting lit on fire and then fucking still fucking people up, you know?
Yeah.
I think they raised the bar in terms of like action and gratuitous shark shit.
Yeah. Well, like there was a lot more. It seemed like the special effects budget was a lot higher on this because with the whole fucking boat explosion and all that stuff, like
Flipping a helicopter.
Yeah, it seemed like it's like, well, look, fuck it, we have money for a chopper, right? All right, let's use it. And
can we check the Roy Scheider fund?
Well, like I said at the beginning, they weren't trying to like copy what the first one did. They were trying to like, create a whole new scenario.
Yeah, and I think they fairly, honestly, this is like, it's seriously a good sequel when you consider other like famous franchises in their first sequels.
Mm.
You know,
well, it's
like,
funny.
Compare this to other part 2s, like Halloween or Friday the 13th. Or honestly, I like some of these better than this movie, but I'm just listing. or like Hills Have Eyes Part 2 back in the dirt bikes and shit.
I mean, and it still feels like it belongs in like the universe of the first one. So,
Yeah.
you know, it still feels like a
Jaws
Spielberg movie.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Even though he
You
didn't
could
direct
almost
it.
see it as like
Did he
an
produce it,
extended
or
version
no?
of the
Nothing?
first
Yeah.
movie.
He wanted nothing to do with it.
The thing I think is hilarious too is that like I looked just looking on IMDb, all the kids like if they like most of them went on to do like shit behind the camera. Like Keith Gordon, I was just even looking at like a lot of the other people, like they were either writers or producers on TV shows or movies or like went to art department. So it's just kind of funny that they stay in the industry, but they're just like. Okay.
Like, yeah, I did Jaws movie. I've done it all.
Yeah. It's like,
Well, I mean, imagine your first shit being like exposed to rad special effects and like cool behind the scenes stuff. Like if I was honestly, that's the part of the shit I've always been most attracted to, growing up on horror movies and stuff. Like I wouldn't want to be in a movie. Fuck that. Nobody needs to see my ass on camera. I just want to fucking make someone's head explode. That sounds super fun to me. Yeah.
And just so everybody knows, the helicopter pilot getting eaten deleted scene is on the Blu-ray. Yay!
Sick. They should put that in the movie. That should just be the main edit of the movie. It sounds like it honestly would break it up a little bit more, like I was saying, you know, because it just goes right from that to him charging boats,
Satan.
you know.
It's like Devilfish.
isn't that a movie, Devilfish?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think it
sure
is because I think there's a riff tracks from Mystery Science Theater that makes fun of it.
Like I said, I saw this before I saw the first one, so
it has a special place in your
yeah.
heart.
I mean, I will definitely have some things to say about Part 3 when we get there.
Oh yeah.
What about you,
Because,
Jeremiah? Where do you
funnily
stand on
enough, Part 3 is the one I've seen the most.
Yeah. That was honestly like I think Part 3 was the first Jaws movie I saw. Just because
Well, when I was
that's
a kid,
the one I've
Jaws
seen
3
the
was on
least.
cable every single
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
So I watched it every single time it was on. And I
Yeah.
saw it in the drive-in in 3D, and it almost made me shit myself. That's where the whole... Yeah, it was... Yeah.
See, I missed Jaws
still
3 until
shark
I was
coming at
probably
you.
like 12 or some shit.
Honestly, I
or
didn't
probably
even
10 or
notice it.
12
I was
in
just
there
like-
when Hollywood Video had it. Because our video store had like weird missing gaps and shit all the time. Too,
Oh,
our
like in
little
series
hometown.
and stuff like that?
Yeah, if it wasn't something that was like doing decently good or something, they just didn't have it. So it would, like, for the longest time, the only Friday the 13th movies I'd ever seen was Part 4, 7, and then I think 6, Jason Lives. Yeah,
There's just a couple good ones in there.
yeah. So it was like I had 4 and 6 to go with. 7 was like telekinesis and bullshit, which I actually do
Seven
really
actually
love.
that was my favorite.
Yeah, 7
my
was
favorite 'cause
actually
it's-
my first.
Yeah, it's like
first
it's
one
so
I really
batshit
saw.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think that was my first one.
Yeah.
See,
'Cause,
honestly,
this
I
one
think.
that-
Well, I know 6 is Jason Lives. To me, is the that's what
That's
people say,
pre-Scream,
like the
man. That's
quintessential
Scream
fucking.
before Scream was a thing.
Yep.
Dude,
Calls him
Jason
maggot
6
head.
has the best balance of all of it. It's like the old school slasher shit
And
with
it's the
him
only
being
one
kind
where
of
there's
like.
actually kids at the camp.
Yeah. I love how like you have like those two kids that are very aware of what's happening. Like,
Oh, yeah, like,
"Yeah,
yeah,
what were
so
you
what
gonna
were you gonna be when you grew up?"
Yeah. Like,
I don't know. Though, I'd put fucking Jaws 2 with like Halloween 2 or Hellraiser 2 or
It's a good, it's a good
things
follow.
like that
yeah.
that work really good as like if you're gonna watch it, you might as well just double feature them kind of thing.
Yeah, it built on what the first one established.
Yeah,
Didn't
they're good
didn't get
sequels.
completely ridiculous yet. I mean, there's some
Yeah.
ridiculous stuff in it,
yeah.
like a shark attacking a helicopter.
And the
Friday-
whole boat, like
or,
the boat
Nightmare
scene is
2.
kind of batshit, like, or like the exploding boat is kind of batshit. But still, I mean, it's fun. You know, it was meant to be just like kind of a fun ride, just kind of like, you know, like you were saying, like they knew that like there was probably no way they were going to meet the expectations.
Unless Spielberg was making it.
Yeah.
But then again, he might have lost world of this shit too.
Yeah.
If he did.
It's true.
Gets a lot of shit. I don't know why. I
I think
find it
it's
entertaining.
kind of like that Nightmare on Elm Street 2 range, you know, like Nightmare 2 gets a lot of bullshit and I don't get it. I think that's honestly like,
It's one of the first gay horror movies ever made.
Yeah.
well, I mean, even that aside, it's still just, it's fucking rad, dude. Like, I always
it's
thought
just
Nightmare
the thing
2
I like
was
about,
sick.
about Nightmare 2 is it didn't try to replicate the first one all over again.
Yeah.
It was trying to do
Exactly.
something totally different.
And it just fucking slayed it, too.
Yeah.
Like, it
The
went
first
totally crazy.
3 are each different movies, and then after that they started to repeat
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, and two varying degrees of success.
Yeah.
I do like some of that stuff.
I mean, Robert Englund makes those. I mean, just all the puns, like bon appetit, bitch. You know?
I don't know. Everything that came out of his mouth in Freddy's Dead, I just makes my eyes roll. So anyway, Jaws 2.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody stay tuned because in the next episode, we're going to be hitting Jaws 3D with Jason of Corpse Flood Games.
Yay!
I'll definitely be in the comments of that one.
It was weird because I asked him, I was like, hey, you want to do the podcast again? He goes, yeah, sure. I'm like, you want to watch Jaws 3 with us? He goes, okay.
I have to.
Jason fucking rules, dude.
Well, the thing that makes me laugh is the last movie you would expect people would want to watch is like, oh, I got stuck with Jaws the Revenge. No, I had somebody pick Jaws the Revenge over Jaws 3.
Dude, I'd have fucking done that with you guys just the same as this. So, you gotta, if you're gonna be a horror fan and you're gonna dive into shit that people don't normally watch, then you're gonna watch shitty movies.
Yeah.
That's how it works. You gotta learn.
That's why Full Moon Entertainment exists.
And they still exist.
Yeah.
Honestly, I savor a good shitty movie.
I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, and also thank you, sir, for watching Jaws with us.
Yeah, anytime, man. It's an honor.
And remember to, for those of you listening, remember to like, subscribe, and most importantly, share! Sharing is caring. And Valentine's Day is coming up, so...
No, Shark Week is coming
up. Oh, yeah. It's not summer yet.
No, but it can't. But it will be.
Yeah,
it can be.
Yeah.
Hey, it's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Summer somewhere, bro.
But anyhow, so like I said, thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Douglas!